I want a very, very special friend, a deacon here in our church who has a lot of research and experience. He has a degree in this and a college degree. He is a wellness and fitness coach in our area and runs Verus, a great exercise and healthy, wonderful business in our community. And he is a dear friend. Calvin, share with us a few tips about what we can do as we get ready to close. I love you, brother.
Good morning, church. So a young man comes into my office trying to get healthy, and he comes in and we sit down and ask what's going on. He says, I want to get healthy. I'm overweight, but diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity runs in my family. And I said, son, the problem is nobody runs in your family. Y'all all just sit on the couch and Netflix and whatnot. So I think it's kind of a setup here because here's the first time I'm coming in to talk to you guys, and Ross is like, hey, come share a message on gluttony and health, and he's gonna receive well. It's like, it's a trap, guys, it's a trap. But my goal in life is to help believers live a more courageous, joyful, and impactful life. And a lot of that has to do with the way we take care of these temples, this rental property that God has given us that we have to return back to him. And so I'm just going to talk two simple things about the way we move and the way we eat. All right? There's other factors. There's stress. There's sleep, all these other things. But this is what the stats say. According to where our government is right here, that in the U.S., obesity has gone from 30.5% in 1999 to 42.5% in 2020. We're getting fluffier, all right? It's growing. Pretty soon, half the population is going to be considered obese. And most of that is because of habit. Most of that is because of lifestyle. And as Ross was even saying, how it's convenient. We naturally eat and drink for convenience and proximity, which nearby is what's easy is what we do. That's why it's called a convenience store. And you're going to pay twice as much when you buy it from the convenience store. So it's called stupid tax, as Dave Ramsey would call it. So looking at those numbers, and here's the other one to add to that. Based on federal standards, only 22.9% of U.S. adults get enough exercise. So 80% of us aren't moving. And so let's talk about the exercise side of things first, too. So what are some excuses? What are some reasons why people don't exercise? Go ahead, just yell out something. Get hurt? Too busy? Too hot? Yes, we live in Texas. Y'all decided to move to Texas, I'm just saying, all right? It's always been hot here. So yes, I've been also known as the excuse killer. So I've heard them all. Even I can't exercise because my hair hurts. I've literally have heard that. But a lot of those things can be overcome. There's somebody where whatever your excuse is, whatever your reason of not doing it, someone is doing it. Someone is overcoming it. So everything is scalable. I've literally, in the same workout, I have had an NFL offensive lineman in the same session with a 74-year-old lady with 2 knee replacements. Everything is scalable up or down according to what you need to do. I was the fitness manager at Horseshoe Bay Resort, and this I call her a young lady, 84 years old, who lost her husband, had a stroke, and she would come in and we had training sessions. It wasn't important for her to be so strong or anything like that, but for her, it was balance. So when she come in, I knew what it was. I took her cane away from her, and all I did was make her laugh and balance the entire session. I wanted that session to be the most joyful hour of her day. That was the energy, that was the exercise, and to keep her from having the injury. It was the situation that I looked for. So no matter what your reason is, there's always ways to change it. So all the excuses can definitely be avoided. You know, not motivated, it doesn't make a difference. We're not motivated to brush our teeth this morning or dentures or whatever it was this morning. It was necessary. You're not motivated to wipe your butts. But you do it because it's a good idea, right? So don't look for motivation, look for necessity. It's the reason why you do it is more important than being motivated or having the willpower. Those things don't work, they're fleeting, okay? So what I hear from moms is typically, I take care of, if they're working, taking care of the house, taking care of the husband, taking care of the kids, all these things, and whatever scraps of time are left over, I'll try to get. Or if I do something, I feel guilty for it. I know it's his Father's Day, but moms, some of y'all may feel that. Most elite endurance athletes that are females happen in their upper 40s, 50s, and 60s. Why? It's because they finally got rid of the kids, and I have an opportunity to take care of me. There's truth to that. It's not in their 20s and 30s. It's by the time they get to the age where they can do those things there. So knowing that it can be done, doing something simply and consistently, just move. All right, let's go to the other side of things. Food. I never heard the term comfort food until I moved to Texas. Maybe because I'm from New Orleans and it's all comfortable. I don't know what it is, but let's think about it. I just got a raise. Let's go eat. I just lost my job. Let's go eat. We wrap it around emotions instead of it being necessity. Those who are bodybuilders, they don't say they're eating a bland piece of chicken and some broccoli and this and that, and they don't say, I'm eating chicken. They say, I'm taking in protein. It's a different mindset when it comes down to, as Ross said, sometimes the food may not be as good at home, but whatever it may be, it's necessary. You don't like the broccoli, eat the broccoli. It doesn't matter. It's part of what you need to do. You don't like to drink water. It's necessary. Our body's 75% water. We need it. The earth is 75% water. Oh, I wonder if God knew what he was talking about when he made man. So I'm 45. Most folks in here have been through the era of clean your plate. There's starving kids in Africa that wish they would have what you have, right? We've heard those things. So unfortunately, some of that has merit to it because some of us come from places where you cannot waste food. It was shunned upon to waste food. But clean your plate even if you're full. You have to finish it. Clean your plate so that you can get dessert. So overeat so that you can overeat. It's the custom. But there's a part of it that has to change because it's weighing on us literally, mentally, and figuratively. Let's see what Billy Graham, the great evangelist, says. He says that gluttony, it is a sin most of us commit, but few of us mention. It is one of the prevalent sins among Christians. We never seem satisfied. He also says that gluttony is saying more to anything when you should be saying enough. One more part of that is gluttony is enslavement to our appetite. Got an example, a young lady came to me. She was 5 foot, weighing almost 400 pounds. In the first workout, she actually fell. Heard a pop, thought she tore her ACL or something. She got up, finished the workout. Most people would have been deterred from that. She kept going. I didn't know this, but several months before that, she had lost a child. Stillborn child, had to bury the child because she was not fit enough to be able to carry that child. Stillborn child. Because she had diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, all those things. Fast forward, she lost 170-something pounds. At age 39, just always sick and always something's going on. I don't know what. I said, you pregnant? No, I'm not, coach. What do you mean? I said, you're pregnant. Go get a test. 6 tests later, she was pregnant and brought forth a healthy baby boy who was godly seed because she's a believer. Taking care of your temple is not just about you. It's about doing God's will, doing God's work, bringing more godly seed to this earth. So right where you are, the things that you're doing right now can easily be changed. There's no excuse, no situation that you're dealing with that doesn't say I can make something change, some small change along the way. As Pastor said earlier, stewardship. His calling is not about stewardship for just the finances, but for our bodies, for carrying the gospel, being well enough to do the mission and the callings that you have right now. This is what it takes to do that, to live this abundant and healthful life. Thank you.
Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, brother.